way to Chabakali Regi Junction. Mr. Speaker, needless to say, I want to, as I second this motion, to use this opportunity to pass my condolences to the families and friends of the 15 young people who lost their lives 2 days ago through the unnecessary shootings that we witnessed, and I hope that the Minister for Interior will manage to come on top of things. I request him to find his calm. I've been following his pronouncements. He seems to have completely lost it. He must take charge and stop asking police people to shoot people when they are appearing, to appear like they are entering a police station. I second.
Kakamega Senator Boni Khalwale on Friday issued a strong message in the Senate condemning the recent killings of protesters and criticizing the Interior Cabinet Secretary for handling of national security. At the same time, he urged senators to pass the newly mediated Division of Revenue Bill, which allocated 415 billion to county government. Speaking during a session focused on devolution and national budget distribution, Khalwale commended the efforts of the National Mediation Committee and applauded the National Assembly Budget and Appropriation Committee chair for what he described as a mature and constructive approach to supporting devolution. He emphasized the importance of bicameral cooperation and praised the Senate Finance Committee and the Senator of Migori for standing firm during difficult negotiation process. Khalwale highlighted that the mediation talk had failed 4 times before reaching a breakthrough, which led to additional of 28 billion being secured for counties. This increasement raised the total allocation from 375 billion to 415 billion, a move he described as a major success for devolution. He noted that the inclusion of affirmative action allocation of 4.6 billion, which directly benefit historical marginalized counties such as Isiolo, Lamu, Vihiga, each receiving an additional of 371 million. Addressing infrastructural challenges in Western Kenya, Khalwale urged Vihiga County government to prioritize long-neglected roads that connect to Kakamega County. He noted that the poor state of Bushalanga, Shimbulane, Chavakali Road negatively affect residents from both counties despite previous county government administration in Kakamega having initiated improvement on the site. Turning to the national matters, Khalwale expressed deep concerns over the recent loss of lives during youth-led protests. He sent condolences to the families of the deceased and described the killing as unnecessary and avoidable. He called for restraint and responsibility from the national leadership, particularly the Interior Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen, whom he accused of escalating tension and issuing reckless directives to law enforcement. The senator criticized what he termed as loss of compulsion by the Interior Cabinet Secretary, urging the Cabinet Secretary to regain control and ensure that police action are lawfully and appropriated. They questioned the national rationale of using lethal force against unarmed demonstration and warned that such tactics would worsen the public trust.
This member of parliament before in my life, and he truly impressed me as a parliamentarian who has come of age, and he understands the position of devolution in the current dispensation of the politics and structure of leadership of the country, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I say this because I sat in a similar committee when the predecessor of Atandi was in office, and it was very clear, Mr. Speaker, that that chair was not in tandem with the system of government called the bicameral system, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I also want to thank the chairman of our finance committee, who has just moved the motion, plus the vice chair, and especially the senator of Migori. This mediation was the most difficult I've ever sat in. We couldn't agree 4 times over, and we stood our ground, and I'm very proud that because of that industry, we are able to leapfrog from 387.5 billion shillings to the current, by 28 billion shillings to the current 415, is a big, big achievement. I therefore proudly request colleagues in this House that we support this report because we have achieved so much. I want to talk to the people of Elgeyo Marakwet and the people of Embu, the people of Isiolo, the people of Kirinyaga, Laikipia, Lamu County, Nyamira County, Nyandarua County, Samburu County, Taita Taveta County, and Tharaka Nithi County, and Vihiga County. Mr. Speaker, these are counties that have not had the opportunity to have access to sufficient funds to do meaningful development over the years. But thanks to this enhancement to 415 billion shillings, Mr. Speaker, and further, thanks to the decision of this House to now introduce in the 4th sharing basis formula a factor which then we called the affirmative action allocation of 4.46 billion shillings. Now, each and every one of the counties that I've spoken about, Mr. Speaker, will enjoy an extra 371,666,667 shillings, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I'm so happy for them, but even more so with Vihiga County, my immediate neighbors, who also happen to be my own brothers, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, Vihiga has truly suffered over the years. There are many projects which equally serve Kakamega and Vihiga at the same time, especially the road infrastructure. It's a shame that when you go on the Kakamega side, you see a tarmac road here, a tarmac road there, that was started by the first generation governor, Wycliffe Ambezo Paranya. And it then becomes a shame that when you come from Bushangala, Mr. Speaker, and you go down, Bushangala Junction, Mr. Speaker, you go down to Shibuname, you cross the bridge at River Lukose, climb to Eregi, Mr. Speaker. The moment you reach Ishiandomba, which is the boundary between Kakamega and Vihiga, that is the end of the road. The majority of the people using this road, which then becomes untarmacked once you are in Vihiga, are the people of Kakamega. So I want to appeal to the senator of Vihiga and the governor of Vihiga and the MCAs of Vihiga, whereas this section of the road is in Vihiga County, but it is a key road for us, the people of Kakamega, in entering into Vihiga County through the southern part of our county, Mr. Speaker. I therefore appeal to Governor Otichilo to give me a gift for the fight we put up with Senator Osotsi in this House so that this fund could be realized. I beg the governor of Vihiga to give me that gift by making sure that this first 371 million shillings will be spent part of on tarmacking the section of the road from Ishiandumba all the way to Chabakali Regi Junction. Mr. Speaker, needless to say, I want to, as I second this motion, to use this opportunity to pass my condolences to the families and friends of the 15 young people who lost their lives 2 days ago through the unnecessary shootings that we witnessed, and I hope that the Minister for Interior will manage to come on top of things. I request him to find his calm. I've been following his pronouncements. He seems to have completely lost it. He must take charge and stop asking police people to shoot people when they are appearing, to appear like they are entering a police station. I second.